Hello, I'm Jerriford K. Horkins, and these are all the same people who were here before. Now, that's horrifying. First order of business, a bunch of people subscribed, and then some people resubbed. I have a whole list that's like, I have a list here of the subscribers, but
piece of carrots.
No. The fun part is going to be, do I get a point each time I say the name correctly?
No. Yes.
Who can judge?
Well, honestly, Hut Witch, I feel like that's a keeper.
They make my favorite pizza.
Yeah, exactly. Nico Siam 01, I feel good about that. Mr. Perry Smith, also not complex. Samantha 0792, I feel like that's good. Don't put your social in the handle. Try not
It's
to.
just the last four.
Yeah, even so.
Credit card though.
Poncho Lights Out, also, I feel like pretty straightforward. Dexter 22, Soar Good. I appreciate it.
I'll give you half a point.
Yeah, Soar so good. Alien E, Thunder Voice, Anarchy, X Amanda, Lisa B 1989, K Brad 3D, Game of Joe. Obviously, welcome to the show. On the Outside 89, Helen Ad 5, The Posh Panda, Super Cyan Fife. That's a robust concept space. Dark Oak, Final Fantasy 11, I think.
The whole thing? The game itself?
That's a lot. There's a lot there. Player 2 Up, Maldus, Rechargeable Frenchman. Obviously, I support you for doing your part for the environment. And Zutrong 1. Now, friends, MVP.
So, Mikey, every week we do an MVP, and we assign that to an inanimate object that was especially helpful during our adventure.
Oh, I mean, obviously the ceiling that I hit my head upon.
That's true.
Or the map itself that came out.
That's another way to do it.
Yeah, but I like being involved.
Yeah.
So
Found
the thing
The thing you inadvertently triggered. I like that.
I advertently hit it.
It was
Inadvertently reacted. So
It was hidden advertence.
yeah.
I think that's.
also,
I
I
agree.
boned Chris.
I feel like the
true.
roof. I feel like the roof is good.
The roof is very good.
is good.
The roof is very good. You guys not my round steamers just not
The round steamers were.
Steamers were a thing.
They did. I mean, as the guy that ran the bar, they I don't think they were as popular as you think they were.
sold out. 86
At the end of the day, you're right.
Well, we just shut the kitchen down, so I don't know if
She did
that's.
86 them first before we shut the
Sure
kitchen
did.
down. But were we out? Who's to say?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't want to start a fight. I just, as the person who was there, it didn't seem like they were doing that great. So.
Yeah, I had to. I felt really good about something that I had made when I was. So I was a dishwasher,
Yeah.
and then I was a busboy, and at the restaurant that I worked at, which was called Chapter 11, it shouldn't surprise you to learn that they went out of business.
Interesting.
Like I would not shake my
This
fist.
is not a real story.
What happened?
No, I would not.
Came out
I
of
would
the
not.
last day like.
I would not shake my fist
How'd they
at
got
the
it?
gods like that. Bankruptcy. What? Yeah. Wow. So listen to this. But so one of the other tasks that you have here as a busboy is to make the soups as well. And there were recipes for soups, but like they were not great recipes. They were not great recipes.
Okay.
And so everybody used to say, "Oh man, I love the chowder there. Chowder's amazing."
Yeah.
Here, it's so creamy. You want to know why it's so creamy? Let me tell you.
Do we want
Chapter 11.
Wow.
Yeah.
Story.
Here, let me tell you the recipe for clam chowder.
Dragonborn slime.
Nice.
No.
Don't incriminate yourself.
No, Dragonborn Slime Pit,
Oh.
Yeah.
Volume 2. No, it's 2 cans of clam chowder, pre-made clam chowder.
Right.
And then it is an entire packet, a food service size packet of non-dairy creamer.
Ugh.
Creamy.
Oh, clam chowder needed more cream.
More chowder. Yeah, I wish that it had been cream. No,
My whole body is rejecting
that cream. It's like,
this
no,
knowledge.
too much
All
cream.
this.
No, too much cream. Anyway, it's not. It's gross, but I felt really good, and I was like, well, it seems like people love this stuff, and so I made a soup out of some vegetables that I found.
Where? Where'd you find them?
find 'em, Jay?
It's not important.
Don't worry about that. And then it's like they're doing fine with this cream.
Wait, you did vegetables in the non-dairy creamer?
ingredient. Yeah, you gotta use
Is
the
that why they
words.
went out of business?
And then I was like, white pepper's really good. And I put some of that in there. You know what I called it? Creamy vegetable.
How'd it do?
Yeah, they
Gangbusters?
like it? They like it?
I was like, I tasted it. I was like, hey, that's not bad. And then my friend was the dishwasher that night, and he's like, I don't think people like this soup, man. And I'm like, I tasted it was really good. He's like, no, man, I'm washing a lot of soup back here.
That's code.
That's like me trying to discover a recipe and like EverQuest 1. That's the kind of bullshit.
Yeah,
that
you
I
make a
would
lot
put
of
together.
you make a lot of yucky stuff.
You make a lot of creamy vegetable.
Do you ever play Asheron's Call?
Yeah,
Oh man, so did you cook in Asheron's Call?
probably.
See, I think Asheron's Call had the best cooking, right? It's like, but that was like my whole character. Like my strength was such that I couldn't carry anything but my cooking pots. I had like 4 or 5 different, I had my knives, and like in order to make anything, like I had like my armor and my cooking pots, and that was like my whole character.
So let me summarize this for the folks at home. Cannot cook in real life, has to live fantasy life, where the only thing, he could cast magic, but the real magic is, makes a mean creamy vegetable.
Kitchen magic.
I would say
Made
he's a kitchen
soup
witch.
so bad, place went out of business.
chapter 11, where the busboy makes the soup. That's the problem.
Hey, you know what? I just want
chef.
to let's make this recipe for the kids at home. If you'd like to try it, the ingredients are some vegetables you found.
Yeah. Look,
You have to find them. You cannot find
forage
them.
vegetables. You can't buy them. You have to
Find
forage
them.
No, forage really elevates things.
Yeah.
I
No,
think.
yeah. No,
Some
where you work
vegetables you
or bank.
found.
Yeah. Sorry.
All right, so
put 'em
okra,
out.
newspaper.
Non-dairy creamer, white pepper. Didn't mention anything about water
I don't know.
or cooking. So let us know how it goes.
You boil and
Put it in a mason jar, shake it up.
Shake
Show us your
shake
creamy
it up good.
vegetables.
Shake it up good.
Hashtag creamy vegetable.
Yeah.
You want to get those air bubbles in there, so shake the shit out of it.
Cremos.
Get that. It'll be lighter.
Now,
Cooking
friends,
tip.
I have questions from the Shadow Council, and it is our task to please them. Now, Jerry, do you have an in-game explanation for your family existing here as opposed to the 4E setting world you traveled from? This is from Matt Will Jackson. Yes, I do. It's called Retcon.
Nice.
The
Retcon.
evil god.
Red-
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was just going to say Retcon. Yes, the Dark Force, known as Retcon.
Oh, the one that was in the new Star Trek movies.
Yeah.
No, I think tickets just went on
I
sale.
hate that god.
For Retcon. I saw Ja Rule was talking about it on Instagram.
Dude, yes.
Yeah,
We'll talk later.
tickets to Retcon.
You follow Ja Rule on Instagram?
It was a Fire Festival joke.
Oh, you just no-ended. Very good. Very good. You did it.
No hand.
This is a joke me and Chris used to do. You have to yes and when you're doing
No, I know about yes and.
Somebody just goes, no, I don't want to have fun anymore.
I didn't know about no and. That's great. Hey,
doesn't work.
Number 2. Does,
As evidenced in our puerile example.
does Jerry draw DM maps or visualize spaces purely in his head? I have drawn some maps, but I tend not to use them at the table. I drew fairly elaborate maps of the Dragon's Hoard.
Really?
What? Where they at?
I can show them to you.
Yeah.
Oh, there they
My
are.
understanding
show you,
that
just-
you don't make them up, they exist, and you merely make documentation of them.
Correct.
Yeah.
You're mad scribbling.
No, these are real places.
Yeah, I don't trust you ever since we did our test game. When you're like, want to see my notes? And it was like 2 sentences. Remember when we did our first test game that wasn't filmed?
Let's not talk about it.
Yeah. No, it was fun. The Dawn Gate, remember?
It was a TPK.
I liked it.
It was a TPK,
Oh, it was
but it was all off the top of his head the whole
It was
time.
definitely a TPK, 100%. That's how I do it. Now, try to guess who sent in this question.
Acq Inc. Crimes.
Yeah, okay, it was Acq Inc. Crimes. Is the wandering crypt an anglerfish giving to adventurers it finds delish bait in the form of their greatest wish? That is an awesome. That is a sick flow AIR, 100% flavor, but that is not true.
Sick
I
flow
had
is
that
another
theory.
dish at the
No, but
So
also,
I had that theory when we were
Ooh.
down there with Cthulhu because he was given this portal with runes and symbols around it that seemed to indicate that it would lead him further into the knowledge of his dark god. So remember this?
And it wasn't in the maps this time.
Correct. Yeah. So that's a very good question.
I think
Thank you
for the
for
kids it held oranges because they were hanging onto those.
Dearest wish.
Yeah.
Some dry
Citrus.
oranges.
Citrus.
Those orange slices for doing a good job in that crypt.
MVP.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, hey. Did Omen travel away from the Forgotten Realms to adventure with Jim and Binwin? Or is Omen replacing an alternate Omen? No, it's just retcon from Hell to Breakfast. Does the Death Snake get initiative? This is from
Which one?
Apis Death.
Hussar?
I was
I was going to say no.
that's between you and Kathrit. Oh, you mean Lagati.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say, well, the truth, right, is that we got snakes for days.
Yeah.
Which snake?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, do you want the bone snake that served the Lizard King, Hussar?
Hussar.
Do you want Lagati, his evil
like
tentacle?
this a lot.
Yeah, he's like, but obviously he's doing it. But there's also the snake that you have,
It
which
teaches
has
you math.
the math snake.
Teaches me nice penmanship.
That was my
Yeah.
favorite game when I was a kid.
An Apple IIe, yeah.
Math snake's nice, but it does have a name, and
We'll find out.
you can find it whenever you talk to it. But yes, I'm going to start rolling. I'm going to, now that it has the knife,
Yeah.
and we haven't had a chance to actually check it out, he gets initiative for real.
Yeah. And it's technically the familiar is supposed to get initiative, but we
Well, yeah, but
how we forget.
But the addition of the knife, which you got in the Stream of Annihilation game that we did,
Correct.
I got it.
that exactly, totally, and you gave it to the snake as
Stole
a
it.
gift.
Yeah.
I did.
But the main thing with that is that now that he gets initiative, he can do more interesting things than a typical familiar. What season is it currently in game? So right now we are at about the real time, just to help us keep it straight.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Right? So we are basically in high summer. And so Last Stone's Day, Last Stone's Day is the summer festival for Red Larch. It isn't like traditional, it isn't in the book, like it's not canonical, but if you guys want to investigate it, now that you've seen how they celebrate it, obviously history checks and stuff like that will pay you big time if you want to know more about it and become a part of the town, which is what this part of the arc is about anyway.
Cool.
Let's see, when writing NPCs, do you have any advice? Players, what makes a memorable NPC? So I'll think about my answer. This is from Ron Rapara. But what is it, like what NPCs have made sense to you guys? Like what NPCs have been somebody that you wanted to spend more time with or
Not Trevor.
investigate?
What?
It's just a joke.
It's just
He's
only
the best. Yeah.
I think that we don't really do character voices so much, but your NPCs, since you play 70,000 different characters probably, you having a character voice for NPCs makes them incredibly memorable.
It helps a lot.
Like Primp.
Primp has a funny voice.
That's
Primp.
Wizard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Primp, I will always remember Primp. I will always remember Trevor.
Man, you know what? When we play, so Keek and I play Battlegrounds on the stream on Wednesdays, as you know.
Yeah, you do.
And so we have a vote that you can put in. And so basically the channel determines the game modes. And one of the game modes is Trevor mode, where I have to play the entire round as Trevor. But then Kiku
amazing.
calls me Trevor too.
And the overlay changes the name to
Josh
Trevor.
changed
Why am
the
I
name to
watching
Trevor.
that?
No, but I've also done it as Primp. So I have to put everything in a wizard context.
Yes.
Yeah, like you call it.
Very good.
You call like the towers, they're like wizards towers.
Yeah, wizard
All that
huts.
stuff. Yeah, wizard
No,
huts.
I like the wizard hut. I thought that Pragma Cleft was fun, but he was fun because he had an obsession.
Yeah.
So for me, when it comes to like putting together a character, there has to be something about them. Like there just has to be something about them that is unique.
Yeah.
And it almost doesn't even matter what it is.
I like that weakness.
Yeah.
Where they're like they have to have that.
Yeah,
thing.
Either do a voice or have PPs or butts.
Yeah, or poo-poos.
Yeah. That's
Haunches.
Potion Dragonborn was really cool too.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's true.
Halyak?
I forgot about him.
Halyak, yeah.
Yeah, Halyak was cool, and you'll see him again too. He lives in Scala.
Halyak. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to Scala.
Poop. That's the one.
Yeah, so it's always worth it. It's always worth
favorite
it. How many other teams are there?
Great question.
Yeah, great question.
That is a great question. Generally speaking, euphemistically, people call the stage game the A team. That's not my intention.
Right, because they're better and
But the
they're
implication
funnier
is
and
there.
The implication is
draw
there.
a bigger crowd.
Team Bellerophon is obviously
B team.
Team C.
one up there.
Oh wait, that's us.
Team C. No, but what does the C stand for?
Christmas.
C-pop. C-pop.
CPAP.
C-pop.
C-pop.
Salad.
You will find out if you look up Bellerophon, even on.
It's Chimera, right?
Mission Impossible 2, calling you out for knowing that.
We looked this up already.
That's the whole movie's about those two words.
I thought it was also there's like Cadmus.
Hey, also good. Also good. Now, so as far as how many other teams there are, as many as I require to tell this story.
One for every letter. So.
Indeed, Omen has a symbol.
24?
Omen has a symbol. He does. Does Auspicia also have a symbol? What is it? And Portentia. This is from level 14 Druid. Omen has a symbol that he signs things with.
Oh, I.
Yeah, exactly. But that's like his. That's sort of like his personal symbol, like a stamp. Auspicia would just use Auspicia, and Portentia would probably just use the Drawn Enterprises sigil. Do you think the C team will be able to hold a session at PAX Unplugged? This is about 7 Jedi. What do we think, guys?
That's so
It's somewhere between 6 and 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think about that.
Yeah, 7-ish.
Who could say?
Yeah, from 6.5 to 7.5. Gosh, like I say, I always think about it. It's like, oh well, no, this is the stream show, but I think that's dumb. I think
We could do this anywhere.
we could do this.
We can do it outside. Let's have class outside next time.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say. I was so Amy.
Take it on the road.
Amy's ready for the. Amy is ready for the tour. Do we need the C team tour? Is that the?
Mom
Yeah.
will do a tour.
Sell out some stadiums. Let's go.
Yeah, exactly.
Madison
Yeah.
Square Garden.
20,000.
people
We'll
going.
open for Pearl Jam.
Oh,
The
fun.
P team.
I think they're touring anymore.
That's
There
phenomenal.
you go.
Pearl Jam is
Right?
the team.
We'll take over for them.
Just Eddie Vedder. Just geez, the whole team.
We're Eddie Better. Get it?
Bam.
Got it.
But there
Nailed
should
it.
be
That's the
something.
E team.
Suck it, Eddie.
No, we like you still though, Eddie Better.
He's not here.
No, but anyway,
He doesn't watch.
I think we should. I think that we should.
like it.
I think that we should start taking that type of stuff really seriously.
Well, we're doing a Q&A.
We have a Q&A at West, no question. But I'm just saying, like, we have a good time doing this, and I think that people would like to see it for real.
Not this sham.
Yeah.
This wizard sham.
Ooh. Woohoo. What dark pact does the Shadow Council need to make to get Kate to GM a Bee Stinger Kids game as a one-shot?
What?
The G team.
Yeah, exactly. This is from CRW Scribbler.
Aww.
That's a great idea.
Oh my god.
That's a great idea.
Wait, what? Okay, so
Stinger
does the
Kids.
structure of this is that I hop into the GM and then you guys all play my kids?
I
think
need to be here.
Maybe they have to. Maybe you got to roll up the existing
leave.
kids that we have. You got Kiwi, you got Cher,
Yeah.
Oh.
Dreebs.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Dreebs.
and if we
So
got
bring back
That
the
was
greatest
the
hits.
implication.
Dreeby.
Got it. Okay.
Dreeby.
Wow.
But yeah, well, we should all, in the same way that you have a fursona,
Yeah.
like we should all have B-sonas
I have a first one.
that we
was
get
checking
in
it
there.
out.
Oh, here now, Alyssa, you're standing there so meaningfully. Now, do you have presents from Featherweight?
I do.
Let's take a look. Now, should we put examples of these presents into the dice trays?
Yes, please.
So,
He's a black walnut
stream.
tree.
Oh, that's wonderful.
What are they?
Oh, these were the ones he.
I like the little one.
Oh,
I like that one.
They're great.
Little dragon.
these are
Oh,
friends.
yes.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Oh my
What do you?
god.
Oh,
the egg
Chris, what do you got?
I know,
I
the
got
little
this
eggy
one
on
here.
there.
Check it out.
I
Wow.
love this.
What does yours have?
You have
Oh, wow.
Legati and
And there's my
your
my
Urs
focus
in
is
there.
right in there.
Yeah.
I see kind of like the.
Oh,
like two
no,
Legatis.
no.
Probably
There's,
eyeball.
Yeah, no, there's like some,
there's definitely a Malith
yeah,
thing
there's like
in
some
there.
thinly veiled mail stuff in there. I see it.
Yes.
Oh, this is really cool.
I see you, Malith. What? I did not see the
shit.
bees.
Yeah, the bees are
Oh
awesome.
shit!
Look, there's a bee, and then that's the
Oh, the
star.
fucking homeward star,
Wait, you
y'all.
hold it up
I love bees.
for Amy.
We already
Amy's
did that
eyeball. I see it. It's really good.
That's
It's really
That's
good.
the thriller. That's the
Great.
thriller.
I see a little egg.
I love
mine
the
are
little,
pink.
Did you see
I love
the
the little
egg?
head dry.
Eggy.
Eggy!
Don't you know? I'm taking notes.
Yeah,
That is
really
so
good.
beast.
No, that's pretty.
So
Colin.
Wait,
beast.
Mike, what's yours? What are yours?
I think it's more.
Dungeon Notes.
Is it
it's
Dungeon Notes?
But it's pig, which is great.
I love it.
Dungeon
That's-
Notes is a classic breakfast.
Kick ass. Hey, now,
That's so cool.
English breakfast.
Cathris,
Yes.
how do you get that sweet pompadour action to stay up? I'm asking Pompadour. Ace Paul wants to know.
The darkest pomades.
Yeah.
American. That's where you're rocking.
No, I found this product. I was trying to use. I had used that for a long time.
Yeah.
And there was this other one that I bought in a panic because I couldn't find that one, and now this is my go-to. I don't remember what it was. It was sold to me by a man in an alley, and then he was gone.
A greasy alley.
Yeah, it was his grease.
Yeah,
He
it's-
opens his coat. It's just pomade.
It's just pouring down.
no,
It's
just-
monkey's paws. Monkey's pomade.
Are you talking about Ralph?
Ralph the pomade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's my guy.
Run
Yeah,
the paw
Alley Ralph.
through.
And every time I run it through
He's
my hair,
okay.
it lowers a finger.
I mean, yours is looking fine.
He's all right. He's a little
5
weird.
times a die.
Now,
That's the end.
two last questions. One, what level is Prophet-Dran? Prophet-Dran is a 9th level paladin of Timora.
Oh man, I love.
Timora.
Yeah, she's a problem. Believe it.
Nice. So she could resurrect.
Does Kiwi right wrongs and triumph over evil in the name of the moon? This is
Yes.
from Hero Biscuit. Yeah, you say
Absolutely.
you're putting a vote for yes? Smooth.
Yeah, I mean, like a bar altercation involving a bunch of racist philandering killed my brother.
Yeah.
Because he stood up for that, and now I stand up for that. And that's the thing.
Nice.
And also Sparkle Blaster.
You can take that to the bank.
Man, I want to know more about Kiwi.
You will.
Yeah.
It's sick, y'all.
Give it time.
Did this happen on the moon? Is that why?
Yeah, exactly.
Because they're related.
What?
Are you on the moon?
They're space cookies.
Not yet.
Is the dancing dragoon?
Man.
You listen, this is what happens when goof disease takes root. All right. Shadow Council. Obviously, I hope that our labors have pleased you. Hang around. Next up, we got the Gauntlet, Pathfinder, Running Man, Sandwich. Don't miss it. Thanks for hanging out with the C Team. We'll see you next week.